And I believe we are live. Hey y'all, APG Jamie here. Welcome to the channel. I'm glad that you're here too. I'm glad that you're here too. Yeah, I started a few minutes early. I'm going to type that in chat. So, studio cleanup folder stuff or other S word as you may prefer to use. We have a regular size and then we have a mini size, but we have finished both the regular and the mini. And we are going to make a new studio cleanup folder stuff journal so we can put our leftovers in. Hey, Curly. Yay! Thanks for being here. I appreciate that. I was just kind of explaining what studio cleanup folder stuff is. You know, when you get happy mail or you purchase stuff or you find treasures, wherever you find treasures from, or your husband or friends give you treasures, I tend to pile them up on the counter behind me. I know. See how it's getting higher? It's getting higher. And eventually it's just kind of like, crap, the lunch is over. That's me, y'all. I'm a piler. I pile things up, and flat surface syndrome, as my friend Blade the artist likes to say, is true. I have that condition, flat syndrome condition. So, and this took place many years ago. I took regular manila folders, just regular manila folders. And I grabbed a stack of the stuff, spread it out on my desk. And then I started putting stuff together that I liked together at that particular time on that particular day, whatever day I was filling the folders on. And I would just stick whatever I liked together. And when I thought the folder looked like it had enough, I would move that and get another folder. And I just kept doing that till I went through the complete stack. I really did go through the complete stack. Okay. It took a while. It was way more than 1 or 5 sessions, I'm sure. And then I have numbered said folders. Well, I didn't number the folder. I just counted them. Made a piece of paper, hung it over the edge of my cart, saying how many folders was in there. And during a live show, I would have a live studio chatter, pick a folder number. I would count out the folders, and that would be the folder we would work out of that particular day. Well, on that particular live show, which is on third Thursday, and that's today, which happens to be a federal holiday. It's Juneteenth. And happy birthday to all those who celebrate this day. I have some friends that celebrate this day as their birthday as well. So anyway, we just take a folder, and then that's what I work in the SCUFS journal. This is volume 1. This was the very first one we made. I think we made it online, but I don't remember, y'all. I don't remember. It's been a long time. And I date my pages, and this says it was January of, is that 2018 or 2019? Ha! 2019. So that was the first page we ever did in the studio cleanup folder, shit folder, whatever S word you want to use. And I started out really good, making notes and junk like that, but I don't do that quite so much. We have since completed volume 4, and we did a mini SCUFS, which we've only done one mini SCUFS. I don't know if we will do that again. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. So just a quick little flip through, I reckon. And it's pretty long. And I like this orientation. So the one we're going to make today is going to be like this. Okay? Okay. Some of you may know I like pockets. So we have lots of pockets. I know that comes up very close to the camera like that. So, and they're just fun things. Look. Y'all. Oh, goodness. I'll tell you what. I had high hopes for this one. When I first made it, let's see if we can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had 6 signatures in here. Okay. All 6 signatures were like this. I took them all out except this one because it just kept growing and growing and growing. So I got better at making better sized journals once I realized I'm kind of a thick kind of girl. So that was volume 1. So named when we made a second one. My friend CB claims that's her. I don't know. She says it is, but I don't know. So we're going to make one in this orientation again because I do like this orientation. We've done a square one. We've done, I don't know. I guess I could run in the house and get them all, but I don't want to. I don't want to. So I do have lots to talk about. I've got updates and new informations. So I will go ahead and get that out of the way. My husband is in the process of meeting liver transplant. Yeah, he's in the process of getting qualified for liver transplant. They have marked the multiple myeloma blood cancer as in full remission. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. And the liver chemo is keeping the tumors in his liver very, very slow, maybe just one very slow growing. And there's some new ones trying to pop up. And this is why they, being the awesome doctors at MD Anderson, have decided to recommend him for liver transplant. Because we've done Y90 radiation and we've been doing the chemo for almost a year. Yeah, so pretty much probably something like that. And because he has lost basically 100 pounds since November, and most of that, 75% of that is muscle mass. So that's not good. So we got to work on that as well. So that's that. We're not sure what the process is. Of course, it's got to go for approval and all that. And then there's a 2-day evaluation. And this would be a new road for us, y'all. So anyway, we got that. Today's live stream, once it goes into replay, will give me 1,000 videos and on my channel. So that's my big celebration. One of them. I mean, we got lots of celebrations today. So we will have, I've been saving up the leftovers for the last year. The leftovers of the leftover folders. Yeah. So we will give away one of those, or that particular one, to a live viewer. But there's a secondary randomized. Thanks, Carolyn. There will be a secondary randomized, and I will talk about this again in a little bit. The second randomized will be in celebration of 1,000 recordings on my channel. I'm going to go ahead and show you this, but I will probably show it again. A couple of these are used and a couple of them are not, because I was recently reorganizing my stencils, and I found a couple I had duplicates of. I know no one is shocked by that. So we will have this one, and this is from iStencils, and it's a Patty Tolly Parrish Joan Smithies stencil. Okay, it has been lightly used because I have two of them. I don't know why. I just do. So I had it hanging up. That's why that's like that. Here's the second one that I found, which is also a Patty Tolly Parrish Joan Smithies stencil, and it is lightly used as well. I know, giving away old junk. It's not old. This one is brand new. It is from Amazon. I don't have a link because I don't know. It's been a long time. This one has never been used, likewise, probably from the same batch. Here is another duplicate that I found, only this one's brand new. And it's a Joggles. It says Elizabeth St. Hilaire there. It's one of the Klimt ones, I'm pretty sure. Then I have this stencil. I think they're just from Amazon, y'all. I don't know. And I have this stencil. Are we seeing those okay? We have this one, which really looks cool. I can't believe I decided to give that one away. What's the matter with me? Okay. So we got those stencils. We have, y'all remember, maybe you do, maybe you don't, that clearance I happened upon at Hobby Lobby whenever I happened upon it. Anyway, big old package of vellum. So I have a couple of every of the sheets that I got. So there's 2 pieces of each pattern. If you win this and you happen to find a sticky spot, there's a little sticky spot right there where the sticker, the label was, I could show y'all what works well for that to remove it, because sometimes you don't find it till you're using that page. Alcohol, isopropyl alcohol, you know, that 90-something%, just spritz it on a paper towel or a fabric towel, whatever, and just kind of lightly rub over it. Is there any stickies on there? Because sometimes one sticky will make another page sticky. And just do that. Most of the stickers were in whatever corner they were in. And that pretty much will take the sticky right off. Ooh, that one's got a good sticky on it. Put some more alcohol. Alcohol. It's not water, so it doesn't really make it ruffle up. You know how it... I thought I cleaned all these off. Evidently, I didn't do a very good job. So this will be in that... the 1,000, the 1K randomized commenter. But wait, there's more. I have some Dollar Tree stamps because sometimes I see them and I'm like, oh, I love it. And I buy it, but I already bought it. Sometimes I've bought it more than twice. So we've got these. I know there's a few of them. I couldn't stop buying this one. I have probably bought 6 of these. Now, here's the secret to Dollar Trees, in my opinion, what I have found with all the Dollar Tree alphas and number sets that I've gotten, all of them. First of all, they just put your the stamp right on the cardboard, so there's no other sheet, and it will stick to the cardboard sometimes. But these are not cut apart. If you want them cut apart, you can trim them apart yourself. Just saying. So I know it's an aggravation, but I'm aggravating that way. There's one more stamp set. Ta-da! Stampers Anonymous. Field notes. Brand new. So that's what we got for the 1000K randomized. Okay, so there's going to be 2 different giveaways. The first one will happen today for a live viewer. Okay. And this one will be in a couple of weeks. I have the information is in the description below the video with the official rules and links to YouTube's community guidelines and stuff like that, because they are not a sponsor. No one is a sponsor except me. Just little old me. So, but you will have to come back after the video renders and becomes a recording. Today's stream becomes a recording. You'll have to come back and leave a comment for the randomized 1K video giveaway. Okay. The other one, the SCUFS folder, will be today at the end of the show. Okay. Hey, Teresa. That's why they're at the dollar. Yeah. Thanks. So that's that. Let's see. I have other news. My son, my youngest son, was in a horrible accident Friday evening. It was a fatality accident. My son is okay, mostly okay. He's sort of okay. They released him from the hospital within 24 hours of the accident because he doesn't have medical insurance. And they just decided a broken back, a fractured jaw, a fractured eye orbit, a fractured nose, and whatever else injuries were okay to let him go home. Just saying. After they transferred him, at the accident, they sent him over to a hospital in Beaumont, Texas. And they transferred him to a hospital in Houston. The co-worker passenger, we don't know who was driving for sure. But anyway, the other guy in the truck was thrown from the vehicle, and they life flighted him probably to Ben Taub, which is in Houston, which is an incredible trauma center. Anyway, he did pass away. So we are in the process, of course, trying to attain an attorney to represent our son. And yeah, oh, he's concussed. I didn't say that, but he is expected to be okay. We just got to get things rolling so we can get all his injuries actually taken care of, because they've not been. Putting somebody in a back brace and sending them home is not quite. But we couldn't technically send him home, or they, because he stayed at the boss's property at the work site and slept in a room there. So we couldn't actually send him back because the boss has already been harassing him before he even got released from the emergency room. And the boss guy even went to our daughter, because he went to our daughter's house. The boss has even gone to our daughter's place of employment to harass her. So, yeah, all that. Very fun. Thanks, Becca. Good to see you too. I don't mean to be whiny or complaining, but sometimes I'm whiny and complaining. So, what other housekeeping do we need? Back at the very beginning, I discussed how I put together the folders. I have already picked today's folder. It was the first one in the basket. That's what we're going to decorate the outside of our new studio cleanup folders. Yes, journal. I'm going to move this. I've already started on it because I did. I've not done, well, I've done some. What I did is I got this Let me see if I can find a page. I think this is it. A giant property records filing book from a junk store. Huge. You still watching? Huge. It's nice paper. It is not filled in because that's private and confidential information, more or less, mostly. So it's just a bunch of blank papers. It's Colorado County, Texas. That's what I did the signature out of. Trimmed it down to the size I want. Like I said, I like the long one. Just did. Good to see you back. I'm so glad y'all here. Thanks so much, y'all. So I've already cut it. They are not long enough to be folded over twice. So I folded it over, and then we'll have a short page. We'll have a long page or a regular page, and then a shorter page, which is fine. I'm going to do a hidden spine. So I've already attached that with the 3-hole pamphlet stitch just to a piece of cereal box faux chipboard. So we got that. This is going to be the cover. It is said cereal box. I have put a spine on, tie back on the inside, tie back on the outside. That's just to reinforce the, it's folded over. So if it goes to come apart, it maybe won't all the way come apart. Now, the secret is do not heat gun tie back because it melts, which is very cool. It makes very cool effects. So it's very cool. And so we're basically just going to decorate the outside and perhaps the inside. I don't know. And then we will glue this in to the spine. I may have to trim that down just a wee bit to make it slide in there. More butter. Is it going in there? It could probably use a little trim. How's that side? Because you want to leave it a little bit of room. Which one's, well, I guess they're about the same. Let me trim it. Just a hair. And it's 2 signatures. Hang on, I'll count the pages. Let's just see if that's more butter. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. There's three signatures, 3 folios in each one. So there's 6. And if you count both sides, that makes 12. Now, I also put in a string up here at the top for maybe a bookmark, page mark, or I don't know. We may end up cutting this out at some point. I don't know. I just thought, well, I have room for it, so I'll just stick it in there, okay? But we're not going to do anything with this today. That'll be, next time. We're going to work on our cover. So don't heat gun because it makes a really cool effect, and y'all don't deserve to see that cool effect. Girl, please. You've seen it. I have videos. This would be number 1000. Oh, that's the wrong box. Don't look at that stuff. That's my ATC coin box. This is my clusters box, which has clusters. Melted tie back. Alcohol ink or paint. I don't remember. I think it works with both, really. And then I put some resin on it so that it looked wet. And that's what it looks like melted. Let me see if I have another piece in here. Probably not, because I think I gave some of them away. But this one would be so cool on a cover. That's not the one I picked out for today's cover. I've already picked it out. No, I guess that's the only piece of melted Tyvek I have in here. But it's very cool. You do want to do it in a well-ventilated area. And don't do it with wet alcohol ink, because if alcohol gets hot enough, it will catch a fire. Don't light a fire. Okay? Okay. Oh, I should have put that back. Oh, well. We'll just throw it over here in this other pile. It'll be fine, I'm sure. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Hey, Busy. How are you? I know you got a lot going on at your house, too. Goodness gracious. Bless your hearts. Don't deserve to see it. I know. I still can't believe you just said that, Becca. Just saying. Can't believe you said it. Now, something else I've already done is I've sanded over it because it was a cereal box, chipboard thing. I sanded over it with just, the sanding foam from the construction department at the home improvement store. You just go screech, screech, and screech, screech like that, just to take a bit of the shine off. So when we collage on it, it will be more inclined to stick. That's the plan in my head. Oh, this. My husband got me something. Somebody's wife at work makes stuff. And she made this engine block. Looks blue on the screen, but it is a light purple. It's an engine block. He works at a Ford dealership. This is a Ford big block. Just saying. That's a Ford big block. I know you're like, so what is it? Well, you got business cards. Well, mine happen to be playing cards, but it could, and they just fit in there. Look at that. Ha! How cool is that? You see the holes? That's where the piston goes. That causes the compression and makes your engine run. Yes. Look at that. So you got business card, pen holders, or flowers. You could put flowers in there if you wanted to. Just saying. How cool is that? That is super cool. I think it's super cool. I love it. Thanks, honey. He's not watching. He's at work. He needs to be at work. Okay, so this was the folder I picked. Like I said, it was the first one in there, so I grabbed it. And it's got blue, and the thing we're going to put on the front has blue in it. Very coinkadinkle. Very lucky that way. So let's see what all we have. I'm sure that came in Happy Meal because I don't recognize that. I'm pretty sure that's a Happy Meal. It's a tree and a tiki hut, cardstock, tiny piece of paper, a little tagette. Ooh, envelopes, little envelopes. Look at that. Papers. Ooh, that one's got Swiss dots, gold Swiss dots on them. Thanks, Carolyn. This is the packaging from something at Daiso. Pretty sure about that. Pretty sure about that. Here's a piece of Asian stuff. Don't have a clue what it says. Okay. We have a calendar page, which we will start with that because it's the biggest thing. Ooh, that's a piece of scrapbook paper. Let's keep that out too. Okay. So we're basically really going to just be collaging the outside. We'll wait and see what we do on the inside. We could just, well, that's pretty much going to cover the whole thing, won't it? I bet this would be plenty right here. I think that's what we'll do. We will just stick it on there. Get the fluid matte medium. That's what I use. It is either Liquitex or Golden brand fluid matte medium that's in here. This is a liquid detergent bottle, and that way you can squirt it out like so. Get a brush, close that up. Probably should have got something to. We'll smoosh our brush out on that. That's a big old pile. That's a big pile, y'all. All right. I know a lot of times I use Yes paste, and I had some over here. So I had some somewhere. I don't know where I put it. My y'all remember? Maybe do, maybe don't. I had my stencils hanging on a portable clothing rack. You know, the kind you put out there with the laundries. And it braked it on me. Well, I mean, I did have a lot of weight on it. And it had wheels under it. And I'm sure they weren't designed to permanently hold really heavy stuff, because the stencils get really heavy. So, and I had it for what? How many years did we use that thing? I don't even know. A while. I'm looking for a squeegee. Scrooch it out. Oops, sorry. Okay. Just trim that. Get the big old giant scissors out. And it looks like it's not necessarily on there straight, and that's okay. I'm pretty easy going. Pretty easy most of the time. It's weird stuff that bugs me. Just gonna say it. Sometimes something not being straight could just bug the heck out of me. And other times I'm like, oh, that's cool. I don't know. I don't know the rhyme or reason of it. And the edges tend to dry quick, so they don't necessarily stick as well. Are there any things on that? I think we'll be safe putting that in the recycle. So I'm going to get some glue, because corners are notorious for not. Oh, really? Okay. Come on, glue. You can do it, Art. Oh, I can't talk. I'm gluing, I guess. I can't talk. I'm gluing. So what have y'all been doing? Anything fun? Anything good going on at your house? Got any good news? I feel a sneeze. Excuse me, sorry. Okay. Well, it's okay. Definitely got an angle going. Definitely got an angle going on. That's all right. Once we add other stuff to it, you won't even notice. Maybe I would have had time to assemble the everything. Oh. Oh, I got new glasses, y'all. Still having issues seeing with the new glasses. They're a little bit further distance-wise than what I had, which makes it good for reading chat with these glasses, but a little bit, I have to back my head up just a little bit from a desktop. Checking the edges. Okay. There's like a bubble in there. Well, it'll just have to be fine. It will just have to be fine. Okay, let's see. How much of this do we have, and can we use that back here? Put it up here. Put it back down here. What's the deal? Put that way. I feel like we're going to do that. And we've got this to do something with. Chillax. Chillax. Now my nose is like, yeah, we're going to drip now. That would workish. That's cardstock. I don't know if I can use that. Try not to use anything except what's in the folder. Okay, let's put this down. Let's just stick this down. I'm giving this a little bit to dry, and then we will go over the top of that with matte medium as well. Put the plug in the glue just to help stop it from drying out. That is the air conditioner you hear running. And I think Molly is in the house, but Champ is outside. So if you hear clickety clack, that's Champ going in and out of the doggy door here in the studio. All right. Fluid matte medium. I know I said it, but I'm setting it again. Setting it again. This was a store brand Frosty Flakes. Frosty Flakes like that, well, they're sugared, are pretty good for snacking on. Just saying, because it's true in my opinion. And yeah, we can probably see through this a little bit, but that's okay. No matter, because it's the back of the journal anyway. So we're not going to see that much. Not much. I don't think. Okay. I know I asked what y'all been doing, and I haven't looked at chat to see what you said. I will. Really. Look. In a moment. Okay. That can go in the recycle. That can go over there. Let's look at that. Okay. It's perfect. I know. I hear you already. Not perfect. Do I want to do that? I think I do. I just want to glue that straight down on there. How will that look? Let's tear that out. So, because I really like that bird nest. I think it's kind of cool if it'd be right there on the spine. I don't know why. Just because. What do we think? Okay. It is kind of hard to keep up with chat while you're doing stuff, and my other classes didn't allow me to read from my chair. I'd have to tump all up, get close. These classes are way better for reading chat. Just saying. Oh, I guess I could have left that straight, being how it's going to be right there on the edge, but now I've tore it, so it's okay. We're just going to rough up the whole edge. Maybe I will scrunch it up and wrinkle it too. I don't know. Oh, come on. You were tearing so nicely, and now you've stopped. What is it, Edith, over at Scrapbooking with ME? What did she say? Rat cheese? Looks like rat cheese. Let's see. I think I want a little more of this. How's that? Get that. I think that will be okay because there's our fold for the front, so it's only going to be on the spine-ish. Spine-ish, not Spanish. Spine-ish. Okay. We're going to go with that. Do I want to ink it? Do we want to ink it? Let's ink it. Wonder what color we'll use. I bet it's something like scorched timber. Where is my metal ruler? Because this is very lightweight paper. So I'm just going to use the edge of the ruler just to add some reinforcement. You can use a heavy piece of cardstock, piece of chipboard. You could actually lay it down and ink it that way too if you wanted to. I don't particularly want to. It's tore right there, but that's okay. I think I have some aged cellophane tape somewhere. I hope my air conditioner didn't just quit, because now all of a sudden I'm getting hot. Turn it down. Let's try that. It came back on. Yay. Rosemary Morris was only on for about an hour last night. That's the Rusty Peacock's Caboodle channel. Rosemary Morris. Anyway. Because her air conditioner's not working right out in her space. So, and it was in the 80s last night at her house. She's in a whole other state. I know what that's like. Okay, we're going to call that inked because it is. Now let's put some more fluid matte medium. Oh, I don't even know if I got that upside right. I see the number. I can read the number. It's in Arabic. That doesn't really feel wet enough. I want it up higher. Yeah, baby, like that. Now, when Distress ink gets moisture on it, wet, whether that's with glue or water or whatever, it will run because that's the nature of it. That's its nature. We like to think we can overcome our nature, but we kind of can't. I'm going to use this, but lightly, because lightly. I can see some bubbles in a couple of spaces. Okay. Let's go ahead and put a coat of this on the front. And we'll see what else we can put on here. I know, I'm just being... Okay. All right, rinse that out. Wipe that off. Put some waters on it and wipe it off. I know I have a palette, aka a styrofoam plate somewhere. All right. I'm going to hit it with the heat gun, y'all. Hang in there. Oh, no, Carolyn says they can't have AC. Oh, she's had it out. Can't have no AC, my bad. Yeah, 100 plus. It was horrible. We've done that too. Our house one's gone out. And we've got a window unit we keep in the bedroom window, just in case. Because it's very heavy and it's not something you want to put in and out. So we just put it in and left it there. Dry from the inside. I think we will maybe probably sort of do the inside. Want to get it dry enough so when I start working on the inside, we're not sticking to their brown paper, whatever it's called. I'm trying to be careful around the tie back because I don't want it to start crinkling up on me. You got to remember that part. Just saying. And only did one layer of the cereal box. You can double it up if you wanted it to be firmer. But I figured once we put papers, it would be firmer. Well, that's kind of interesting. I can't say I love it, but and it's crooked. Very obviously that it's crooked. Yeah, that's what we did. The window units. Well, I know what the deal is. The Freon that used to be in air conditioning units, automobiles, big central units for in the house, and window units all used the same Freon. I couldn't tell you what kind of Freon it was. Then that was deemed to be bad for the environment when it leaks out. So they changed the ones in the car air conditioners first. Then they started changing over the ones in the big whole house ACs to a new kind of Freon. And then they started changing the window unit Freons. What it does is the newest Freon that they use now provides a cool air, whereas the other Freon we used to have in the olden days produced cold air. That's why newer air conditioners, if you're wondering, don't seem to be as cold as they used to be, because they're not. It's a different Freon. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. I think I'm going to go ahead and ink around the edge. Just because. I don't have to have a reason, do I? Because it won't be. Uh-oh. Scam, likely. No, thank you, scam. So, anyways, it has been some exciting times around here, y'all. And this year has just really gotten out of hand. Oops, need some glue on that one. Okay. Can't believe it's already June, middle of June. Holy carp, y'all. Just saying. This year is going by super fast. They say the older you get, the faster it goes. I must be old. Must be old now, because I think that's true. I can still feel it damp, so I might hit it again with the heat gun for a minute. That looks a little better. Yeah, just a little. All right, let's see what else we have in here. I like that. And I really like that. Very chic. But I'm not sure how I feel about that. It's got a bird on it. We've got birds. I don't know. I don't even know why that's in here. Here's some pockets. We will save those for the inside. Swiss dots. Swiss dots, maybe. Well, that's... We're just playing. We're just playing. Don't nobody get too serious. Okay, well, that's all we got in there. Let me put this pin back in as I pause. This is what I pulled out to put on the front, which is why I grabbed the first folder that was in there, because it had the blue calendar page sticking out. Remember this? We made this recently. It's in a video. I love it. If we put her right there, she'd be covering up the bird. But you know, kind of liking that. I think I'm kind of liking that. Okay, I'm going to stop. I'm going to look at chat. So Becca's dog, she got big old dumb dog. She says it's dumb. I'm not saying it's dumb, because I love babies. It would go chew on the 240 volt line, which is the electricity typically needed for the big house air conditioners. He was breaking it. Yeah, it's a wonder he didn't get broke himself. It is therapy. I need this therapy, Lizzie. I'll tell you what. I appreciate all y'all being here. Just saying, because I do. So appreciate each and every one of you. I think I like that. What do y'all think? Jughead. Oh, that's right. I just thought you was just calling him Jughead. Aw. I didn't realize that was his actual real given name. That's funny, though. Yeah, I think I like that. Does the bird look funny over there? Sticking out from behind her like that? Because I think I kind of, well, I could scooch this over and then you won't see so much. Scooch this over. I'm pretty sure these pieces came in the Happy Mail. Pretty sure. What do y'all think? Do y'all like that? I think I really like it with this. I think because it draws that color in. So let me trim some of this off, because we don't need much to stick out. We don't need the whole thing to stick out. Let's see if we can put some over here somewhere. No, not liking that. I think I like that. Let's see what it looks like down here. How do we feel about that? I know, I kind of wish I could see the bird too. But I really want her on there. I guess you could go that way. I don't have to use this. I just wanted to. I wanted to. Okay. It would be upside down if I did it that way. Although she looks good like that. I'm looking in the screen. I'm looking in real life, and now I'm looking in the screen, which is that way. That's not bad. You like it without this? I'm kind of liking it like this too. What do we think about that? I really do want your opinion, or I wouldn't ask you. Okay, y'all just don't like this. We don't have to use it. I do have, when I was making her, I'd gotten the transparencies in some Happy Mail. It was some extras in a swap, and I think there may be in this little pile back here, or maybe there's one. It's not necessarily going to stay there. I'm just looking to see if there's another one, because I thought there was a couple. I am looking. Oh, yeah. Oh, this one's purple. I like purple. I like purple. There's not much purple on the front of this one. Although I can't say that's horrible. I am kind of liking that one there, though. Let's see what the purple one looks like coming out from there. Here, stick this purple flower in your ear. Her name is Hortense. I believe that's the Stamperia. Let me see. I think I have it right here. Hang on. It only take me 30 minutes to find it. Oh! That was a crap the lens right there. I know. I need to go through. I need to do the folder things. Hang on. I'll find it. This one. That bad. Pick this up. Goodness gracious. What's the name of it? Stamperia. I'm not really seeing a name on it. But I think her name is supposed to be Hortense. I don't know. Stamperia. I got those from my friend Zandra at Scraps to Beauty. She used to have an online shop. Oh, yeah. Stay safe. I got to read it. Okay. Okay. Everybody likes it without the back piece. We're going to leave that off. Oh, Teresa's Internet's messing. Oh, Storm, bless your hearts. Yes, I agree. Stay safe. Yeah. And you can even things that you don't necessarily think you'll use if you like it with that today. See, it's all about your mood today when you're putting your folders together. Because when I actually go to work from the folder, I don't know what's in there anymore, right? Because you've already put together so many, you don't even know what's in there. So it's all new. Well, when you get to it, but this is your choice. That's your choice. That's what you work with today. I sometimes will pull off a desk fodder, or if I get something specific, I'm like, oh, I have this thing that's going to be perfect. I will sometimes do that, but I tend to try to just work with just the folder. And then the leftovers, whatever happens to be left in the folder, is what goes in a giveaway folder. So, yeah. So I can just mail my leftovers to someone else to throw away or use or whatever they do. Okay, I didn't cover the purple one, but I still think I'm liking this one. I think I like it better over here. And I don't know why I like that so much other than it's pulling in the color from here. I think I like that. But do I want to cover up her shoulders or do I want her at the bottom? See, that's another thing. Yeah, mail your leftovers to someone else. Well, it's true. After a long enough time, you are sick of seeing them. I have a bag back here. I've done really good with it. It was sent to me by Mary Kay. She has a channel, and I have gradually been able to go through it. Some stuff I have shared along, and some I've kept. These are a bunch of letters. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. So yeah, you can mail your leftovers to somebody else. Then you don't have the guilt of throwing them away or recycling them, as the case may be. Okay, and you have the satisfaction of gifting them. Just saying. Okay, I think that's what we're gonna do. But do I want to cover her little body part up? Oh, look, we have some of these washi tapes. I was in my other washi tape container the other day, and because I'd forgotten I even had these postage stamp washies. They don't always tear or unroll real well because they do have the diddy dots. We might use that one. It's temporary. What do we think about that? This is my way of stalling because I'm not ready to make a decision. Without, without. I think I like it without. I think we're going to do that. But let's go ahead and do the inside first because once we put bumpy stuff on the outside, it's going to be hard to do. And I'm going to go ahead and round these. Depends how the other very chic one is rounded. I don't know. We don't see that corner, but yeah. Okay. So we're going to set this aside because we know we want that on the front. Okay. Do something with the inside before we make the outside bumpy. Okay. We have this piece, and you know I like my purples. I think we'll do that. Will that be enough for both sides? Sort of, but not. I think we will. I think we'll put this, oh, knocking stuff around. Half of that should be 5 1/2, 5 1/2, 5 1/2. It's there. All right, it's did now. It's did now. We'll put that one there and that one there. That gives us an edge. But I think I want to paint. Bless my heart. And everybody says, bless your heart. Let's put some black paint. Because why not? It's just craft paint, y'all. I'm going to work out of the lid. It's special like that. Okay. I am, Teresa, just bound and determined to cover that. All right, Lizzie, thanks so much for being here. You have a wonderful rest of your day. We're not going to paint the whole thing because it's just going to be a little edge, and I'm going to try not to get it on the front of the journal now that I've covered it. So we will just oh, come on. Cover up that dot. Cover. There we go. And the inside of this cereal box is very absorbent. Now, I don't know if y'all are aware of it. A lot of food packaging has been treated with bug go away chemicals to help keep bugs out. You know, got a lot of food stored in those warehouses, just saying. It's like the inside of cans are treated with an anti-foaming chemical. You shake that up again. Because when they fill the cans and it's got liquid in it, the liquid wants to foam. So, just saying. And I am glad we're going to start seeing less petroleum-based food colorings in our food products. They've always been an issue. And y'all know GMO stuff is not allowed in a lot of European countries. It's a big no-no. And you need to watch your packaging because it's supposed to be disclosed if it has any GMO, whatever, anything in it. And it should say somewhere on the outside of the packaging that it has GMO, whatever, may contain GMO modified foods or whatever. Because the problem with GMO and the chemicals like that is our bodies were not designed. I'm not on a soapbox, but I'm on a soapbox. Our bodies are not designed to process chemicals. Not like that. Pecan, y'all. Like the artificial sugars They're really not good for diabetics. And we're thinking, oh, but it's fake, but it's sweet, but it's fake. It's really not good for it because your body doesn't know how to process it. That's not what it was designed to process. Please note I'm staying away from the Tyvek-ish. That's probably good. Okay, still not that it matters. Let's round these. I don't know why I want to, because I don't know. I'm just special like that. We use the medium one. I'm thinking I'm going to ink them too. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. These little crumbs. Recycle for you. Okay, we're going to ink at it. We're not going to. I do try to keep my lives to about 2 hours, and I've been fairly successful lately, but I don't know. How long's it been? Oh, we've been on an hour already. Okay. Oh, I forgot to tell Lizzie. Be sure to come back and comment, Lizzie. So you'll be in the drawing for the 1K video. That information is listed. It is in the description box already at this time. Just saying, because it's true. Oh, we got to figure out something for that, I guess. Well, it doesn't matter because it's going to be covered up with the with this, which is not covered. Let's just paint it black. I should have painted that black. Well, it's fine. It's fine. It'll be all right. Now I got to get my brush out of the water again. Sometimes I don't think out what I'm doing. I thought I was doing a good thing by having a lot of it already done. Well, it was. I said it was, therefore it is. Okay. Yeah, more. Okay, perfect. I'm sure. Peeking again. Easy does it. Hi there. Easy does it. Hi there. I didn't show you my new glasses either, did I? Ta-da! Look how big my thumb is. Wow. Snazzy. Zini. I recommend Zini. I'm very happy with them. We've used them many times. Oh, that looks so stinking awesome. We're going to do that. We're just going to straight up glue it down. I think I want to use regular glue. Let's just use this. Oh, look at that side. Do we want it dark on the inside? Oh, now we have an option. It's much darker in real life than it's showing up on the screen. I love zines. They're reasonable. most, or I should say all eyeglasses and sunglasses are basically made like by three major companies that make the frames, because the lenses are made by the same three companies just about. And it doesn't matter who your eye doctor is, they're all going to get made at one of them three companies. I believe it's three. I want the brighter color one. Anyway, come on, glue. So if you're paying $500-$600 for your eyeglasses, you're getting ripped off. I know they have those fancy ones that won't go in there all the way, but they're only made by so many different companies. Might as well pay a cheap price if you can. Just saying. These were probably $50. They have blue blocker lens, which I highly recommend everyone to use, whether you are just have readers or driving glasses, because the blue blocks out some of the LED rays. It doesn't make anything blue. It just protects your eyes from the LED light frequency, which can cause dry eye. Is a cause of dry eye. One of them. There are many causes, but anyway. Okay. I wanted the blue down for whatever reason. That's what I wanted. It's perfectly centered, I'm sure. Anyway. I did get a new pair of driving glasses because those are not transitions. They're no line trifocals. 3, far, medium, close. Oh, I like that. Let's do this one. La la la. That blue. Do I want that blue down? No, I want that blue up. Blew up. It blew up. Perfectly centered, I'm sure. Oh, perfectly. All right. Okay. And I have these little cute little pockets. Do I want? I might want to use that too. Could just be. Of course, we got this other stuff. That's our signature. This other stuff. What else is in here? I don't think anything else was that attractive to me in here. Put that away. Okay, let's trim this. What is its current size? To find the center. I can't eyeball that. I got to get a centering ruler. I don't have a fancy Tim Holtz one, but I have one. I'm just going to mostly center. Just because I'm cutting it doesn't mean I'm going to use it. Just saying, because that's true. Good pencil line. I'm looking in the screen. Oh, Teresa, don't forget to come back. See you later. Leave a comment so you'll be entered in for the 1K, okay? Because y'all want that stuff. Hey, Linda. Just say hi, Janet. I don't even remember. I'm sorry. My apologies if you've come and already gone. Now I'm just goofing. Do I like that? Do I not like that? That is a question. Let's try back here. I don't know. Just one. Maybe I don't like that. Maybe I don't like that. I do like little pockets. Maybe we'll just do that, and that can go in the pocket. Ha! Look at that. That could just go right there. I don't know why y'all don't like this piece. Centered. I do like it all over there. We're going to put that one down. Pink. Oh, let's notch it. Let's put a notch in it. Get the notcher. Notcher. Yeah, it's going to be perfectly centered. Don't worry. I'm sure it's perfect. Yeah, we're just going to do it. Just going to do it. Did y'all share the link for me today? I forgot to ask. I'm sorry. Sometimes I get it shared and sometimes I don't. Is it straight-ish? Doesn't matter. Put that back in the folder. Okay. Those are going in the leftover folder. All right. We're going to call that did. Back to the front. Oh, what about a piece of lace? She says. Oh, that's adorable. Do we want this piece of lace or do we want another piece of lace? I got some lace, y'all. You walk around. Walk around. Doing a rock around. Oh, we got this too. Really like this. Ooh, I like that. Got this. Look at this. This is from the Amazons. I think it's called Trim. Embroidered trim. How's the package open? There we go. Look, here's our color. Here's our color. Oh, move that out of the way. Sure. That's kind of cute. I like it now. That way. What do we think about that? Oh, I like that. What does it look like if it goes all the way across? That look like too much? Oh, it don't matter. I don't care if it's too much. We're doing it. No. Put that back over there in that pile. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Do we want to ink this? Let's ink it. Oh, I need to die cut the initials, right? Yeah. I know you're not going to see that part, but I'm going to do it anyway. Let's just put just a little. Can't get to most of her though. Okay. She will go there. That will. Okay, that goes up just a hair. That will cover up her little no shirt, no shoes, no service. Like that right there. Okay. Does that make a difference? Lilith, hello, darling. Does that make a difference? I think it does. I think I have to have it. You need all that. That's perfect. Okay. I am going to use a double-sided tape. I find it really helps with the plastic. You're not really going to be able to see it. We're putting it under the printed part. We'll put some glue as well. I mean, you'll kind of see it, but not a lot. Just some. Get a pokey tool. Release paper. Whoa! Burnish it. Now release paper. Release paper. Get off my thumb. Okay. The glue will dry clear. It just will take it a long time to dry. Well, maybe it will. Maybe it won't. Get my tweezers. Flip it over. I know. You gotta be very ambidextrous. Okay. Perfect. I'm sure. Squish it. So you really can't see the double-sided tape. I mean, you could if you really, really, really examined it, probably. Okay. She's going to go on. Let's use Elaine's original tacky glue. That is probably more than enough. Smoosh it around. Where I wrapped the ribbon around her head, I did put some paper to cover up the connecting point here on the back. Oh, just to help make sure that sticks in there pretty good. Need the weight on it. Let's put that like that. That part. I'm just gonna have to hold that for a minute. I know this needs to go up here. Yep. Right there. This is going to be a little pocket. Because it needs to be a little pocket. Like that. I need another weight. Where's that? It's not heavy. That's not heavy. Find something heavy. Just pile it all up. Okay. Hey, Marion. Oh, yay, on the TV. Oh, I'm so big. I made it to TV. Oh, it's good to see you. I would ask you questions, but you're on TV. You can't chat. Just saying. I like watching on the TV. Oh, I think I let it get too dry, y'all. All right. Put the lid on this. Put the lid on this. I've decided I think I want some book corners. I don't know if we'll use them. I just think I want to. So I got to come get them. They are in this container. Okay. I don't know if we'll use them. I'm not worried about the back. I know it's not necessarily that attractive, but that's okay. I got a honking big old box from Amazon, in case you didn't know that. These are really thick though. Some of them are thicker than others. I think I like that. We only need 2 for the front cover. Do I want gold? Do we have silver? Oh, here's some tiny ones. Here's a bigger one. That's gold. Is that gold? Yeah. So these are the only silver ones? Ooh, copper. What do we think about copper? Look at those too. I know, now I got to spin it back around. Spin it! Spin it around, right around. Oops. Copper. Silver in this green. Gold. A little one. Looks too little. Silver. Which is just like the copper. It's the same pattern as the copper one. And they look exactly the same in the screen. But they're not. I'm kind of liking the copper one in real life. Yeah, we're going copper in real life. Come on. All right. We're going to put on the copper ones. I will probably weight that down over weekend. Okay. Get some pliers. I'm going to use some art glitter glue. Oh, I guess I could put some on the back cover too, couldn't I? Just a little glue. It makes me feel better that it's there. And this is a thinner cavity. Smash it. Okay. I don't know. I'll think about the ones on the back. Oh, that does put just a bit of shine on it too, doesn't it? Oh, I got to do the die cuts. Well, maybe I'll do that later when we're not even, I don't know. Do I want to put them on the back? I guess we should. Let me get out a couple more coppers. Copper top. Might as well make it uniform. I don't want to wear a uniform. I don't know if it matters if you put glue on there or not. It's just something I always do when I use the little corners. Let me see what it looks like from in here. Sometimes you can smash so much that you see your little crimp marks from your twill. Okay, put the pin in. Okay. Oh, that's looking good. That's looking really good. Oh, I forgot about the trim. I should have put that on before I put the corner on. Where'd it go? Oh, I didn't cut it yet? Yeah, I did. It's right here. Oh. Let's see if I can pull that off. Y'all should have stopped me. Ooh. No. Get something. Get that. Let's see what that'll do. Oh, it's not really working. Where is, here it is. Let's try this. That's kind of working. All right, let's see how much damage we did. Oh, none. Yay. We didn't get any. Okay, we'll put this on first. Bless my heart. Probably should have used Fabri-Tac. Probably. Okay. Raise it up just a little. Just a little. Talk. Okay, now let's put our corner back on. I guess I don't need any glue on it now. Ooh. I have to stretch. Where'd my thing go? Gotta open that back up. Allow for thicker corner. Thicker. Slide it. Oh. Oh. Oh, twisted it now. Bless my heart. It's going to be okay. It's going to be... Okay, good. What's it hanging up on? Okay. All right. Squish it. Squish it. Squish it. Smash it. Okay. Let me get the Fabri-Fix It's over here on my lazy Susan. That Susan is so lazy. Where is it? Oh, it's not over there. It's laying right here. Because I need to put some acetone in it. Because it's not, it doesn't feel very secure. Come on. There we go. That's better. How's that? I may have to touch that some more in a minute. I got the heavy side down now. Okay. Oh, that's so pretty. That's so pretty, y'all. What do y'all think? Do you love it? Yeah, she's gonna have to get weighted down, squished all up. Okay, well, let's put our glue that in. I'm just gonna leave that color, I think, because what the heck? Trim that. All right. I hope this works. Guess we'll find out. Can't talk, smearing glue. Two signatures. Clippity clip clips. Guess that's all I can get on there. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna set this aside. I'm gonna have to weight that down overnight or over weekend or some such thing. Okay. We're going to start talking about our studio cleanup folder stuff, leftover folder. Okay. Where did I put it? Here it is. Now this can only be for a live chatter. The rules are in the description below. They are right here as well. For the leftover, this is just for the leftover studio cleanup folder stuff. which is all this stuff. I've got a list. It's actually, I started saving them since June of 24, so we've basically got 12 months worth. And there's all kinds of stuff in here. Where'd I put today's stuff? Today's leftovers will go in here too. So, got all that. Got all this. I know it's a lot of treasure. There's some stamped images. There's some die cuts. There's some whatever that is. Oh, look how pretty that is. Lake Champlain from the Adirondacks. Remember, Aaron from the Adirondacks was actually at our video when we was using something from the page and we couldn't figure out where the Adirondacks are. Oh, it's the Queen, the Lake Queen. Got some napkin, cardstock, there's painty paper. It's just, I mean, look at these great things. These are some of those artist papers from Stampington. So that's what we're fixing to draw a magic ball for, this stuff. So here we go. This is not the 1K. You have to come back. You need to come back. You want to come back. And leave a comment to be entered for the 1K drawing. Okay. I will show you that stuff again in a minute. Let's do our leftover studio cleanup stuff folder first, because I'll show you that stuff. So, must be present in live chat, be 18 years or older, have a U.S. mailing address. I'm sorry, that's just postage issues, y'all. You're going to pick one number and one number only between 1 and 79, because that's how many bingo balls I have. Okay? Thanks, Lala. Good to see you, darling. I will type in the word go, but wait. Then we'll drop a ball, or I'll say stop, then we'll drop a ball. And then the first one closest without going over the ball number will win the lovely leftovers. Okay? So we're satisfied. So go ahead and let me type in go. Bless my heart. Go. Start typing in your numbers between 1 and 79. Hopefully somebody wants the leftovers. It's a fair amount, y'all. It's new leftovers for you to make stuff out of. So, okay. So our balls are sufficiently mixed. I'm going to unfasten the doolaller. It's a fancy bread tie, y'all. It loosens the ball thinger. Okay. Do 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 Okay. Last call for numbers. Oh, I can't spell that word. There we go. And okay. It's coming. That's our, oh, you can't see. My bad. Sorry. Let me come back over here. There's a ball in there. Oh, and it fell out over there. I got it. Two. The number 2. It closes without going over. And it looks like Lala Gamma to me. The first person closest without going over the number 2 is Lala with number 13. Typing that in. Congratulations, Lala. You're the winner chicken dinner. Of all this treasure, in the studio clean up folder stuff folder. La la. Bless your heart. I hope you like your leftovers. I'm going to put some of this in there too. Not all of it, just some of it. There we go. Because I do that. That will go in the folder too. Okay. All right. Didn't write it down. Write it down. Where's my thingamajiggies? La la. With number 13. And the ball was number 2. Okay. That way I don't forget. Well, it's in the video, but still. Okay. Let's put that ball back in there. Where's my bread tie? So we can tie that back shut. I'm going to show you the stuff that you're going to want to come back and comment on. It too, you have to have a U.S. mailing address and be over the age of 18. Just saying. Where'd I put it? It's over here. It's a lot of treasure. It's a nice bundle. I think it's a nice bundle. A couple things are slightly used because I found I had two of these stencils slightly used. That one and that one. Then I have some stencils from Amazon. I have this brand new stencil from Joggles. I have, woohoo, don't fall, woohoo, don't fall. These stencils, also from Amazon, pretty sure. I wouldn't necessarily have a link. Can we see that? Sort of. This one's really cool. It looks like a basket weave almost. That one and that one. These are brand new. I've got these stamps from the Dollar Tree. They're brand new. I like to buy them often. Yes, you do, Monkey, and I'm so glad to see you, darling. Hey, Terry, you too. Where y'all coming from? Goodness gracious. You're going to want to come back to leave a comment on the replay. That's what will put your name in for this stuff, okay? 18 years or older, U.S. mailing address. All that information is in the below. I have vellum paper. There's two of each pattern. This one is red peppermint stick, snowflakes, gold flowers, gold leaves, gold, I don't know, some kind of design. Here's some leaves. Here's some bunny rabbits. And here's some party balloons. And the biggest prize, Stampers Anonymous. Field notes. You're going to want to come back and leave a comment, okay? Over 18, U.S. mailing address. What else did I say? What else did I say down there in the, I don't know what I said. Well, I sort of know what I said. Let me see if I can pull it up over here so I can read it. For the 1K, that's because when this goes up as a recording, it will be my 1,000th recording on here. I think I've had that before, but I think I deleted videos. Anyway, no purchase necessary. Must be 18 or older. Oh, that's the SCUFS. That's not the right. Go down. Okay, no purchase, must be 18. Kind comment before June 30th. You have until June 30th to comment, okay? For this, the 1K stuff. 18 or over, U.S. mailing address, random commenter name will be drawn on or about June 30th. You will need to email me your mailing address, and that email address is in the description. It's also on my about page. Be sure to include the word contact, because that is actually part of my email address. And I will need your the winner's mailing address by July 14th. Winner's email name, mailing address will not be sold or shared or whatever. Not responsible for lost or misdirected emails. Not responsible for lost, damaged, or misdirected mail. YouTube is not a sponsor. And there's a link to the community guidelines below. And you're disqualified if you leave no comment, if you don't have a U.S. mailing address, if you're not 18 or older. And there is no monetary value placed on any of this stuff, y'all. Just saying. So there we go. Yes, you do, Monkey. Get out there and get to working, girl. Or to the table. Get to your table and get to working. So come back after the video goes to replay. Leave a kind comment, and we will draw for that on or around June 30th. That's plenty of time for, just saying, because that's what I'm saying. And I think we're going to call today's live over, because we got our new journal made. I'll die cut the letters, and sorry if I bumped the camera, and I will find an appropriate place to put it on here. This will be volume 5, I do believe. Right? I think so. And we will work in this new SCUFS journal next time. Now, the thing about this paper that I used for the signatures, the ink runs when it gets wet, okay? See? The blue does. Well, the red did too, just a little. Not much. Not as much as the blue. But anyway, so we will have to contend with that when we start working on those pages. I'm going to have to smash that. I have to smash it good. Very chic. Chic. Not chick. Chic. Okay. I appreciate each and every one of you. Kind comments, likes, shares, subscriptions. Have you subscribed today? I invite you to do so at this time. Y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. Thanks for watching. And happy artin', y'all. 1,000. We did it. Yay.